being able to come home and wake up to a house like this where you have your own private dock, expansive marsh views, you're able to feel the ocean breeze, listen to the shorebirds. Nothing would make me happier as a Charlestonian here, to really live and love the outdoor lifestyle here. And today we're going to explore a beautiful custom home here on Johns Island. So I'm standing at the end of the private dock here of this custom home, and we're right on Penny's Creek. Penny's Creek will lead out into the Intercoastal Waterway, but you have the ability to hop on your kayak or your paddleboard. You can even explore getting a floating dock here to bring your skiff up and get out and be able to fish and enjoy some of the most beautiful waterways here in Charleston from this house. But enough said about this fantastic dock and these marsh views. Let's go inside and take a look at the house itself. This custom built home was completed in April of this year by O'Connor Custom Home Builders. Let's go ahead and take a walk through the first floor so you can get a feel for this expansive floor plan. Now this is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, just over 3,200 square feet. Walking into this house, the first thing that I'm going to notice is these wide plank white oak flooring. You also have really high ceilings and a beautiful expansive view all the way out to that marsh area that we're going to explore here just in a few moments. You'll notice you have an elevator off to the side here. It's going to service all 3 floors, so your basement or parking area, the main floor here, as well as the second story. You have a guest bathroom, half bath downstairs. You also have another full guest bedroom off to this side. And then you have an office up here to the front that can double as your bedroom if needed. All of these have in-suite bathrooms, which is fantastic if you're having guests over. But look at this expansive floor plan here. I love how wide open this is, the beautiful large windows that lead out into your screened porch. There is a huge island here. Now this is a waterfall marble countertop island. You've got 4 seats here. You have a professional gas range behind me. And look how bright this is. You actually have a wonderful butler's pantry in the back here too. But I'm just walking around, going to show you just kind of how expansive this is. You'll notice these beautiful archways as well that goes all the way through these 3 different rooms. You have custom cabinetry here behind me with some under cabinet lighting. Just beautiful. I really like the colors that they used on some of this cabinetry as well. So into the living space area, you have a nice little bar, wet bar, more custom cabinetry around your gas fireplace. And then behind me here, you'll notice the double doors that lead out into that screened porch where you can get a great view out to your dock and the marsh. Beautiful views out there. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take a look through each of the bedrooms, guest bedrooms, starting downstairs, and then we're going to make our way up to the second level. Walking into the first guest bedroom downstairs, this has been staged as an office. So it really features kind of a dual purpose or kind of a dual purpose room. So for somebody who doesn't need a 4-bedroom, maybe you only need a 3-bedroom home, you can go ahead and use this as your office space. Now, one of the things that you'll notice that is very convenient in this is that it also has an in-suite bathroom. So if you were using it as your office space, you also have the full bathroom. Now, this is a walk-in tile bathroom. It's a beautiful blue color tile here. You'll notice in this niche here behind me that it also has some lighting that's built into the shelving there. You have a really beautiful, nice vanity here and mirror. Tiled floors throughout. You also notice this house is built with 1-inch solid core doors all the way throughout. Has beautiful hardware too. Again, this is a custom built home by a very high-end builder. If you would like their contact information, I'll put that in the description for you. But you'll notice here too, so the color saturation they've done, the trim package in here, this is carried on throughout the entire home. It feels very substantial and very luxurious. Let's go ahead and take a look at guest bedroom number 2, which is downstairs here. Walking into guest bedroom 2, this one is significantly larger than the first guest bedroom, and that's why I said that other first one kind of is a dual purpose, where, right, it could be an office space a little bit smaller than this one. But again, these color drenched walls, the beautiful trim work and carpentry work they've done in here. It's a large size room. This is a king size bed that they have staged in here. Really well done with the sconces, how they kind of framed the bed there. And then you have a very large suite, bathroom suite in here. This one actually has 2 separate vanities. So in terms of size, this is something you would more or less see in your primary suite, but you are seeing this in the guest suite here. A huge walk-in shower, has a penny tile on the floor, a nice little seated area. You'll notice in this one too, in the shower niche, they have some lighting that's in there, so it's very well done, very nice. I'm going to show you around here. The other thing that we have in this bedroom, this guest bedroom, is a walk-in closet. So a walk-in closet in your guest bedroom with custom cabinetry, just tons of space. Really nice if you were coming to stay at this house, if you had some guests. So this is guest bedroom number 2. This is downstairs. Right off of the main entry hallway, you do have natural light out to your front porch. This house does have a pretty expansive front porch. So if you didn't want to be outside on the back, you wanted to be in the front, you have a beautiful, huge front porch as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the kitchen. So the kitchen itself is open to your dining and living, but it's just a beautiful kitchen. Styling wise, the cabinetry, this color of blue makes you feel like Charleston, very coastal. You have professional appliances here. This has a huge gas range. This is a Wolf range. Custom hood. The tile here goes all the way up to the ceiling. Some really nice sconces here. These doors lead out to a covered patio that then also attaches to your screened-in porch. This is the waterfall edge island. Love how they've got the integrated Prado outlets in here. It's a nice high-end feature that you don't see too often. And then off to the one side of your kitchen, you also have a very large butler's pantry. Let me show you all the additional storage that's in here. So when we talk about having a kitchen, and sometimes you want to have that extra space where you don't maybe want all your cabinetry out where everyone can see it. Let's take a look here. A lot of extra cabinetry in here. And it's nice and bright because you do have a window. And you have extra countertop space for prep work. So you could hide your appliances in here if you'd like. That air fryer, maybe the coffee maker, can all be in that little butler's pantry. Let's go ahead and take a look into our dining and living area. The central dining area is right here in between your kitchen and living. And it has a beautiful chandelier that's set up, lots of natural light. It's a nice focal point where you feel like you're really connected between both of probably your busiest spaces in the house. And this, after your dining area, leads right into this expansive living room. I love the color combination here too, where they have the cabinetry that is just a shade darker than you had in the kitchen, but you also have your custom bookcases on either side. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but these bookcases have built-in underlighting. So let's see if we can get over here. You can see those. It's just a really nice feature, not something you see too often. You have those marble countertops, a really nice gas fireplace here for when it does get a little bit colder in the winter months. And then off to the side, built into this little nook, we have a little wet bar. More open shelving with some of that under cabinet lighting. You have a beverage cooler here. Looks like you have wine on one side, you know, your canned beverages on the other. Nice little place to sit for guests too. You want to have a little afternoon cocktail, entertain with some guests. Really nice feature. I like this tile that they used. The tile actually looks, I'm going to see if I can get in a little bit closer here. It looks like grass. I really like that. I haven't seen this before. Nice, unique tile. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look out on the back screened-in porch. Let's walk on over. Walking out into this screened-in porch, you do have 3 different ways that you can access this. So you can access it through the living room, through the dining area, or through the kitchen. So when I said that there was expansive light throughout the house, you can see all these windows, and they all open up to a covered porch area. These 2 entries from either the dining or the living are your screened-in area. We'll go ahead and show you the view here. Look at that marsh view. Beautiful oaks. That's your dock here that leads out to the creek. That's called Penny Creek. It is a tidal creek, and you are able to kayak. You're able to paddleboard. You'd have to check and see if you could get a floating dock out there, but you do have access from Penny Creek all the way out to the Intercoastal Way if you wanted to. All right, from the kitchen, you have another area that is covered but not screened in. You can see again out to your dock. And from here too, you have a great view down to your exterior fireplace area and fire pit area where you can sit. You can enjoy the beautiful views out to the marsh and that nice ocean breeze. Up at the top of the 2nd floor stairs, you have 2 more bedrooms. Behind me, we're walking into the primary suite, and directly across, we have our guest bedroom. So walking into the primary suite, the first thing you'll notice is an expansive view out to a private deck that will then give you just a fantastic view out into the marsh, across your dock. Really nice views out here. You'll notice too, this room is trimmed out just exquisitely. It's also color saturated. It's almost in like a teal color. Again, it's giving you that beachy, watery feel that, well, Charleston is known for and that you really would love to have. I'm also noticing here some really nice details behind the bed. So the way that this woodwork is trimmed in here, you also have beautiful light fixtures there that flank either side of your bed. You have a little built-in almost like beverage and coffee station too. So something that is really nice when you wake up, maybe you just want to grab a water, grab a coffee, head out onto your private patio and, you know, either watch the sun come up, listen to the birds in the morning, but a nice little detail there. You also have a huge, his and hers, walk-in closet. Let's go inside. Look at all this shelving. All this space actually wraps around. You have more space down here. Just a huge, expansive place for your clothes, shoes, purses, you name it. Then directly across on the other side, let's go ahead and take a look into this bathroom. Now earlier I had teased you that this is kind of a wellness bathroom and there's a sauna in here. Well, check out this sauna that's built in right here into the primary suite bathroom. Something that sets this apart from a lot of the other houses I've seen. Typically, you do not have a sauna that's built right into your bathroom, but I love it. I love seeing this wellness feature built in here. It's right next to your soaking tub. You have beautiful natural light that comes in. And then also, this shower itself, the tile, the color they used, it works so well. And the wall here too, I don't know if you can tell, but this wall that's right here is actually curved. It's not a flat wall. It's just a great little architectural feature. They didn't have to do that, but it's a nice soft edge where typically you'd see like a hard edge in a bathroom. So here's your soaking tub. And then guys, this sauna right here. Look at this. I love it. If you're big into wellness, you can get your sauna, get nice and warm. You can actually fill up your soaking tub with some really cold water. Do yourself a little cold plunge after your sauna. Beautiful double sink vanity. Just a really nice, I'm going to call it like a wellness suite for the primary bedroom. And really unique. I love the features that are in here. So let's go ahead. We're going to go take a look now at the other guest bedroom that's on the second floor. We're going to take a look at that other guest bedroom on the second floor. You have quite a bit of storage up here. In this room, we have our laundry. So I know that you've probably been wondering, where is the laundry? Well, it's on the second floor. One of the things I'm noticing in here, you have these marble countertops, lots of storage, and I like how they built in this drying rack. Now this drying rack, you'll see here, has this cord. You can raise and lower this drying rack. It would sit over where your washer and dryer are. But nice, expansive laundry room upstairs, plenty of space to work in, and you've got a space to line dry some of those delicate clothes of yours. This is the final guest bedroom. This is on the second floor. A set of really large windows lets in natural light. You have that same beautiful trim and custom millwork in this bedroom. And just like the rest of them, you have a large closet on one side, and it's flanked on the other side by your own private bathroom. This one has a nice deep tub in here, and beautiful. It's just nice and clean, white tile, some dark grout, has a little built-in shelf there, and then you have a single vanity. I didn't get to show you the single vanity. Let me show you the single vanity. That's your single vanity in here. I love this style, the colors. It goes really well together. And here's your closet on the other side. Nice closet. You'll see that there's storage here too. There are a couple of different areas in this room where you can access some of the storage that is in the upstairs. But a lot of nice space up here on the second floor. It's very private, it's quiet, and it's a wonderful way to round out this house. Let's go ahead and take a look outside. We're also going to look downstairs under the house and see all of the storage under the house. All right, so we're outside now, downstairs. This is the elevated part of the home. I've got my paddleboard over here. We can walk right into where our garage and storage area is. Look how expansive this is. So you've got a 2-bay garage. It is extremely deep though. So you could probably get 3 cars here on this side, at least another 2 on the other side that we're going to walk through too. Just tons of storage. Oh, this house also has a full water filtration system. So that is the filters there located downstairs. This is our entry from the garage area upstairs. It is a finished, heated and cooled area as well. You have your elevator if you want to take the elevator up. But look at just the expansive space underneath these houses. And one thing that I love about an elevated home is this square footage. Not a lot of people talk about it because it's not included like in that finished square footage space. But for people who have just a lot of things, you know, and they enjoy the outdoors, you've got space for your lawnmowers, for your four-wheelers, for bikes. If you have a lot of kids, just tons of space under these elevated homes to store any of your items. So let's go ahead now. We're going to take a look at our outdoor fireplace and take a walk down that dock. Just off of the outdoor garage area, we have a wonderful outdoor fireplace. Take a look at how big this is. And then you have a beautiful view out to your marsh. So during the colder months, and it does get a little bit colder here in Charleston, typically, December, January, February, your colder months, but this would be the perfect place to come outside and be able to enjoy those nice cooler temperatures in front of your fireplace, maybe with a nice book, cup of hot chocolate, but a really nice finished fireplace, and look at the view. It's just a really relaxing space here. Another thing you'll notice, there are 3 different renditions for a pool that are available for this house. So if you're saying to yourself, oh man, this is a great lot, I love the house, but it doesn't have a pool, you have options here. They have plans for an in-ground pool. They also have plans for an elevated in-ground pool that would come right off of your screened-in porch. And I believe there's another option here that would be kind of right around where the fireplace area is on this side of the house. So if you're looking for a pool, you do have options here as well. All right, we are taking a walk out on our private dock here at this gorgeous custom built house, and check out these views. So the house right over my shoulder there, this is your private dock. Look at these marsh views. Really expansive. You have a beautiful tidal creek. This is called Penny's Creek. Penny's Creek is a tidal creek, but you can access it by paddleboard. You can access it through kayaking, and even at the high tides, you may be able to get a smaller skiff-style boat up here. But you can go all the way out into the Intercoastal Waterway, which obviously leads into deep water. So something to explore, but just a fantastic view out here. It's nice and private and quiet. And if you're looking for waterfront living, this is a great option. Having a private dock in Charleston is, well, one of my favorites because you have access to some of the greatest fishing and boating here in the Low Country. From this particular dock on Penny Creek, it is a tidal creek. You can kayak, you can paddleboard, you can even explore getting a floating dock for your skiff where you can take it directly out to the Intercoastal Waterway. But just a great benefit of living in the Low Country, being able to enjoy what I consider the active coastal lifestyle, and really get out and just explore. So I love the fact that this house has its own private dock here on this tidal creek. This is what Low Country lifestyle is all about. So who does this house really appeal to? And I would have to say, well, who doesn't it appeal to? This house has a lot of really fantastic creature comforts and family features, with having each of the bedrooms have its own in-suite bathrooms. Everybody has space, everybody has privacy. You have that open concept living where you need it, with the expansive kitchen, the central dining, and then the open living area. And what else can I say about the outdoor spaces? I mean, really, Charleston is about, living and loving that, what I consider the active coastal lifestyle, where you can get out, you can explore, you can really enjoy the climate here. So you have a huge outdoor fire space and fireplace area that you can enjoy during those cooler months through the fall and winter. You have this beautiful private dock here that leads out to Penny Creek, where you can explore the waterways, you can do your fishing, crabbing, you name it. And the views here, it's very tranquil. We're on a part of Johns Island that is quiet yet convenient too. It's not into the very deep heart of Johns Island. We're maybe 20 minutes outside of Charleston proper. So this is right off of River Road, so it's very convenient to get to. So some of the commute times that you may have heard that would be keeping you away from Johns Island, well, this is a house that's not deep into those parts. So commute-wise, this is still, I would consider, more of a normal commute if you were to live here. This is a very small neighborhood as well. So if you're looking for a house that has water access, that doesn't have like a huge HOA, a lot of fees, this would be that neighborhood as well. It's a very low HOA. There are a collection of maybe 10 to 12 houses here. And really your only communal spaces or maintenance are just some small landscaping. The house itself has a lot of very smart features. It has a whole home water filtration system. It also has an HVAC that has some very smart features to it, and clean air features as well. And then you have essentially a beautiful custom elevated house here. Now, I mentioned before, this house was built by O'Connor Custom Home Builders. They are a very well-renowned, respected home builder here in the Charleston area. I'll put their information in the description if you'd like to reach out to them. But again, this house really has a lot of appeals to a lot of different people. So maybe somebody just looking for a second home, that they want to have this low country feel to it. Somebody who needs a primary home where they can raise a family, or you have children and you're open to all of these activities that the low country is well known for, about getting out, exploring, enjoying the water, enjoying being able to be on the marsh, feeling these ocean breezes. Really, it's a house that I feel like appeals to a lot of different people. So if this is something that you'd be interested in, reach out to me directly. My contact information is here. Once again, I'm Dustin Guthrie. I am a Charleston realtor. I've been here now over 25 years, loving this lifestyle here in Charleston, raising my family here, and there's no place I'd rather be. So enjoy it. Looking forward to talking to you on the next home walkthrough.